Woo! Okay, I have gold this week. I am so excited to share this with you. And we are going to be talking all about how to rise to the top with this new attitude, this new thought process, okay? And how we're going to do, I'm going to teach you this tool that I have learned, and it's already working in my life, and I could not wait to share it because my coach shared it with me, and it's called the thought model, or I like to call it the thought practice. And what happens when, well, first of all, most important thing is when what we think and what we say to ourselves is what we believe, okay? So the things that we are saying to ourselves and thinking, they have to be good, positive things so that we can believe in good, positive things when we're out there on the field. Because if we're out there thinking crappy, negative, horrible thoughts about ourselves, that's how we're going to show up. That's how we're going to play on the field. So I have something that you can practice in order to start changing those thoughts, changing that thinking so that you can show up 100% amazing, awesome, and have the results that you want as an athlete, as an elite athlete out on the field. So I'm gonna dive right into it so that you guys can get the good stuff right away. All right, so what happens is our thoughts create the feelings that we have, okay? And when our thoughts create the feelings that we have, so for example, we'll use like food for example. So if you have, if your thoughts okay, actually I'm just gonna start with this. Okay, so we have unintentional and intentional thinking, okay? And what happens is we have a circumstance, and then that whatever that circumstance is or that situation, we have a thought about it. We think about the circumstance that just happened, okay? And then we have feelings based off of what we are thinking and what we are telling ourselves. So then we have our feelings, and then based off of our thoughts and our feelings, we take some sort of action, okay? And then when that action happens, that leads to your results. Okay, so this is the end all thing that we want. We want amazing, awesome results. So it's got to start from here. So let's just dive right in, okay? Let's do the example that I have gotten down today. So striking out, okay, or failure, or making an error or a mistake while you're playing. So that's the circumstance, right? I just struck out. I'm just using this one because this really hits home for me, okay? So I just struck out, okay? There's the circumstance, it happened. My thought is, I suck. I am never going to be the player that I want to be. I'm never going to be hitting at the top of the lineup. Those are my thoughts, okay? And these are unintentional. It's just happening. We're just letting it all happen. And then I have the feelings of worry, sadness, frustration. I'm sure you guys can relate to me here. And then those feelings lead to an action, okay? And my action is I'm gonna dwell on it, I'm gonna sulk about it, and then if I'm gonna do that throughout the rest of the game, my result is going to probably be I'm going to strike out again, I'm not gonna do very well, I might make some mistakes on the field, and those are the results that we don't want, right? Those are the crappy results. We want amazing, awesome results because we want to play college ball. We want to get that scholarship. We want all those things. So what we have to do, we have to have intentional thinking, okay? And when we have intentional thinking, we are in control of our thoughts, okay? We are in control of our thoughts, which controls our feelings, which controls our actions, which controls our results, okay? So when the next time that you have a strikeout, because it's gonna happen, right? We are not perfect. Next time you have a strikeout, I want you to be intentional with your thoughts. So instead of saying, I suck, blah, 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 I want you to think, I want you to say, you know, I just barely missed the ball, or I just need to be more aggressive in the first pitch, okay? It can be more productive thinking, more productive thoughts. It doesn't have to be like, I suck. It was one time, one strikeout, one pitch, okay? And then we have our feelings. So if we are being more positive and more constructive and productive with our thoughts, our feelings are going to be so much better, okay? So we're not going to feel like total crap, and we're not going to feel so sad and frustrated. We're actually going to feel maybe a little bit of relief, or we are going to feel excited for our next opportunity, okay? And then our action from that, from our thoughts and our feelings, our action is going to look a little bit different. We are going to go back out on the field, we are going to back up our pitcher, or we are going to support our teammates, and we're going to show up as a better athlete just by these actions. And then guess what that action leads to? It leads to success. It leads to getting a hit the next time. It leads to coming in clutch for your team. It leads to being amazing, being an awesome elite athlete, which in the end all, the result is going to be you getting that scholarship, you making that high school varsity team, you leveling up, okay? So we have to be intentional with our thoughts. And I have a download on my site at pagetons.com/free so that you can practice writing down these circumstances and preparing for how you're going to think and react to these different circumstances. Because these are the same, we just changed and we figured out how to control our thoughts and our feelings, which leads to better results. Okay, that's what I got today. If you guys have questions, this is something that we are going to be talking about and working through in the Mental Game Mentorship. So if you are interested in being a part of the Mental Game Mentorship, we got some amazing things coming up, amazing guest speakers. We got some awesome local and online meetups. I would love to have you be a part of the mentorship so that you can start building confidence, feeling really, really good out there and achieving all your goals and dreams. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.